Hey everybody, it's Ryan here from Lexus of Edmonton, and we have an absolutely stunning Lexus GX 350 here to show you today. This is a white on saddle tan interior GX 350. This one's a fully loaded Technology Plus package, so it has everything, every option that you can get in this car, all the way up to the blind spot monitors, pre-collision system, clearance backup sensors, navigation, backup camera, just to name a few. It has the higher class 9-spoke rims here, 18-inch with Michelin all-season tires. The engine in this vehicle is a 3.5 liter V6 with 306 horsepower and 277 pounds of torque, while maintaining a fuel economy average of 9.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That's a rating combined between city and highway. The mirrors are folding. They have the integrated turn signal. They have the blind spot monitor on them as well. You can see that there. That'll light up orange when there's someone in your blind spot, so at a quick glance you can know what's going on around your car. They're heated and power adjustable as well. The doors are touch to unlock, so let's go inside and take a look around the interior. So first thing, you can see the door panel. You can see the really lovely trimming on it with where they have the saddle tan insert and the black and the dark wood grain trim as well. So you have 3 independent driver seat settings here. You have your power windows, power locks, your power mirror control. Down here you have your 18-way adjustable seats. That's a lot of options you got down there. The trunk and hood release. You have the blind spot monitor on and off switch here, as well as the traction control, the heated steering wheel. You have your tilt and telescopic for the steering wheel right there. Getting inside and sit down in the seats here. The seats are incredibly comfortable in this vehicle. They really just hug you. I'm going to give this 2 presses just to turn on the lights and everything in here. It's an 18-speaker premium audio system in this vehicle. It's very, very powerful. Very nice to be sitting in here and listening to that sound, especially when you're driving. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the features in here. So it's got paddle shifters. It has the wooden inserts on the steering wheel in combination with the leather. You have audio controls on this side. You have Bluetooth and voice command on this side. Your dynamic radar cruise control is down here, which is something that's featured on this package. You also have a heads-up display in this vehicle. So hopefully the camera can actually see it. There you go. You can see that little, it's a little difficult to see, but you can see that little 0 in there. It also has your RPM gauge and shows you what gear you're in, so it's nice to have that information right at such a quick glance without taking your eyes off the road. And you have the display screen here, which I believe is 12.5 or 12.3 inches. It's one of the biggest display screens that you can get inside of a vehicle. It's got your map. It's also going to have just about everything you'd want to know about or deal with the vehicle is going to be shown to you through this screen. It's controlled with this device here. It functions like a mouse. Hand goes on it like that. You have the top here. It's the Lexus remote touch system. So that's what moves around your cursor on the screen. If I hit the menu button, we can just see all the different things there are to look at here, from your map and destination to vehicle information and setup, radio, media, climate, phone. It's all right here, all controlled through this. So looking down a little lower, you can see the centerpiece backlit analog clock that Lexus has added to many of their 2013 models. I personally think that this is a great addition and a very, very classy thing to have, a very classy touch to add to the vehicles. We can take a look down here. You have some radio controls, the CD player obviously. You have driver and passenger temperature settings. This button right here is your heated rear window and your rear mirror defrost. Moving down here, we have heated and ventilated seats. 3 different settings, so when it's off, 1 press gives you all of full at 3, 2, 1 off, and it's the same for both settings, driver and passenger. Give that a press. You have 2 cup holders down here. This piece also comes out for easy cleaning. The shift knob goes into manual with tap shift or the paddles like I showed you earlier. And the most amazing thing I think about this car is it's really 3 cars in one, and that's controlled with this right here. So when you're driving and you have it in normal mode, you don't touch this, it's in normal. If you turn it this way, the car will change to the eco mode. And when you turn it the other way, you get Sport and Sport Plus. So Sport mode will change the throttle response on the car, so it's a little more touchy and you get that power right away. But if you go over to Sport Plus mode, you're going to get, it also changes the way the steering and suspension handles, so it really functions very much like, much more like a sports car. So you can switch between that kind of casual driving experience where it's a cushy suspension and a nice solid planted ride, and you can switch it over to that track kind of feel with this car. So it's a really amazing feature that Lexus has built into these models. I could talk about it all day long. I've spent plenty of time on the road playing with that myself. So moving on, we'll take a look inside the armrest here. You can see this panel here moves in and out, pops, take it out if you want. You have your USB and auxiliary inputs here for your iPod or other media device, as well as an auxiliary power outlet. You have a lock and glove box on the passenger side, passenger door controls. You also have passenger seat memory as well. It's an auto-dimming rear view mirror in this vehicle. You have the controls for your sunroof and dome light up here, and the light comes on when you open up the mirror, light goes off when you shut it off. So let's go take a look at the trunk and the back seats now, shall we? So this unit, because it is the fully loaded one, has a power trunk. You hold the button down on the remote and it'll open up. The car has to be shut off for that to work. So you have the key right here, the remote's right there on it. Press and hold, it'll beep at you and then pop open. So it's a larger sedan, so you do have quite a bit of space in the back here. And you do have the pass-through center seat in there as well. When you're done with the trunk, you can pull it down manually or use the button right here. And we'll take a look inside the back seats. Pretty roomy because, like I said, it's a larger sedan, so you got a decent amount of space here. And it's got rubber floor mats on both sides. You have a power outlet down here. The center seat folds down. You have several controls here for the rear passengers, like heated seats, climate, as well as audio controls back here, and a little bit of storage space in here as well. So lots of features for the people in the back. I mean, like the back seats, they're heated, for God's sake. You don't see that very often. So a couple more things about this unit. It is one of our manager's demos, the used sales manager. So it's got a little bit of mileage on it, but really nothing that major. I believe it's less than 1,000, it's about 750. There'll be, in the photos, there'll be a photo of the odometer from this session that I'm doing with the vehicle now, as well as we'll have it listed. But keep in mind it will be changing on a day-to-day basis. So the lights just shut off there, but you could see before they did the LED pattern, that checkmark pattern. Those are the daytime running lights on the vehicle. And I mean, just take a look at the grille on this. It's such an aggressive, well-designed front end. And it's based off of the new Lexus spindle grille with the bent-in kind of corners there that they've got going on. You have the fog lights as well, and I did mention too that they do have the sensors, those little round dots. So just a quick recap for you. It's a fully loaded Lexus GS 350, 3.5 liter V6, 306 horsepower, 277 torque. All in all, it's an amazing car. I personally really recommend these vehicles. If this is in your budget range, you want something like this, you should really come down and take it for a drive, give it a chance. If you want to book an appointment or see it in person and do just that, please give us a call, 466-8300, make an appointment, or just drop on by. We'd be happy to see you at 170th Street and 111th Ave, right next to the Tim Hortons. And if you're going to continue your online shopping today, you want to see what else we have, in store or check out more about the dealership, please visit lexusofedmonton.ca if you're not already on the site. So thank you very much for watching and sticking with me for this 10-minute video here. My name is Ryan from Lexus of Edmonton. We'll see you again soon.